residential vocational training program because I know how important the environment is. Even so, it didn't take long for me to understand that if you can't raise funds, you can have a real good idea, but it's just a good idea because you can't raise funds. So that idea culminated because I got involved with so many different educated people, business professionals like Bill Kemp and other professionals, and we've all had this idea. So initially we got together as contractors and did a free $20,000 free home makeover. Ironically, the lady, Murray Little, she lives right over there on Welton Avenue, 89-year-old lady. Her daughter is mentally challenged. We did a $20,000 free home makeover. I own a plumbing company. I have a lot of pride in my company. But we got 9 different contractors to participate, totally free. She got new gutters, new vinyl side, new hardwood floor, painted everything. If you go to the website, clubaristotle.com, you'll be able to see those photos. That was phase 1 of what we wanted to do. Phase 2 stemmed from the idea of being involved with so many sororities, fraternities. Dr. Gracie Harris is a part of this group that generated to where it is. And once I saw the market and the amount of sororities and fraternities and the amount of building space that we lease, so the idea was coupled is that we do it a bigger, rather than a small training program, we do it on a bigger scale. We'll be able to train 40 to 60 young people totally free here. Technical, academic in this room, we got another 40 by 40 room over there where we're going to do vocational. And these are certification to mastery programs. And that's a whole nother, but that's important because there's no way that we should live our lives 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years and never become a master in anything. Right. So we want to be able to fund certification to mastery programs. The other thing is this, we've all submitted substantive curriculums to the city, state, and different places that offers grants because all of us have programs that we wish we can institute. The state don't have money, the city don't have money. So we have curriculums already out there. So this program will also, because we're not going to teach the courses, but some of those curriculums that's already out there, we'll be able to fund them. The self-funding idea was important. One of the things that we saw was the amount of space that we rent every week for sorority meetings, fraternity meetings, banquets, even when it comes to civic and social meetings, business building meetings. We don't have anywhere to meet. We don't. So I said that if we get a building big enough, we'll be able to do the free vocational training, and then we'll be able to subsidize the free vocational training because we'll be able to lease space for sorority meetings, fraternity meetings, banquets, private parties like you guys are referring to. As members, you'll have the ability to do so. Understand that Club Aristotle represents retired and working professionals ages 30 and above that's dedicated to giving back to the community. This is a 501c3 organization. None of us are getting paid for this. The proceeds is being raised over there, over that side, where we're having the entertainment or fundraising or celebration area. All of those funds, even for leasing a building, all of those funds can subsidize the programs here. But the other thing that I saw was this, the market was even bigger when I looked at and did a market study relative to it. Is that we love the satellite, we love the Martini Bar, we go to the Doubletree, we go to the Funny Bone for jazz. The thing with the amount of money, when we look at the financial perspectives of the amount of money that we spend as professionals going out every week, when I look at the numbers, I saw that if we just participate here rather than there, not saying nothing is, I think their capacity is not right in most of the places that we go to. Martini Bar, you don't have anywhere. So we want to deal with the capacity on the inside when it came to our entertainment aspect of what we're doing. We wanted the capacity to be right. We want to deal with the safe parking on the outside. We've done that. So in using this, we can have Charlie Wilson. If this entertainment side, let's walk, this is leading to something. Going back to where we started, relative to young people. Right. Because the thing is this, if us using this space rather than going to the Funny Bone, we can have comedy here. And us supporting this idea of 501c3, all of the money that's being generated goes over that side. Us as educated and retired professionals, we'll have somewhere that's aesthetically pleasing for us. And it's for a good cause. Every time we come out, every dime we spend is for a good cause. So we just will give it to young people. This could have been looked at as a for-profit. But we wanted to be able to benefit young people, because this is the thing that I found out.
That's it.
We're called Club Aristotle because initially the prototype that I was looking at was Club 533.
Okay.
And that's why we came up with the name Club Aristotle. But the thing that I found out in my study and my research is that Club 533 is a 501c7.
Okay.
It's a social club. Social clubs are dedicated to the benefit of its members.
Right.
I wanted this to be dedicated to the benefit of young people.
Right, I understand that.
Even so, in my research, when I found out now that we have attained this building, that this is the atrocity when it comes to young people, because we're talking about offering hope to young people over that side.
Exactly.
The atrocity is this, is that when I did my research, that this is the only building that we as black people own in the whole city that we have possession and control of.
Very good.
4 sorority meetings, fraternity meetings, banquets. So when I looked at the amount of educated people that are here, professionals, including myself, understand that.
Right.
That when it came to the amount of educated people, there's no way that we shouldn't own institutional sized buildings. So this is the thing that I thought about. Because I've tried to train my nephews, my other family members, and I wondered what it was that they couldn't really have their aspiration to really want to be as I am. I did 12 years, 7 months in federal prison. I did. I came home October 7, 2003, and I was able to be successful in building a plumbing company. And I have pride in the company that I have. But it wasn't strong enough to change the mindset of my nephews and them. It wasn't strong enough. So this is the thing that I was able to realize, that we have people, we have black people, professionals in city, state, police officers, the head of police department, the head of the sheriff department, with all of the educated people that we have. If we don't own one building in the whole city of institutional magnitude, what do young people have to look up to when it comes to us? Right. This is founded under 2 principles. Number 1 is that human behavior is shaped by having something to lose or something to gain. That's almost undeniable. But the thing is this, if human behavior is shaped by having something to lose or something to gain, when it comes to us having some of an institutional value for young people, other than prison,
right.
If they don't have nothing relative to us, we don't even, up until this point, we don't even have anything as parents to do.
True.
I mean, a lot of times we're in the house looking at each other, and young people looking at us, and we just merely living a life of existence because we don't have a place for us to be. So the thing is this, not only is human behavior shaped by having something to lose and something to gain, but we believe this principle, that our network determines our net worth. And the thing is this, if that is true, and we don't have anywhere, one institution in the whole city where we can be able to deal with civic issues, our own social issues, business building, if we're not networking, doing that every day, what is the worth? What is my worth in all the pride that I have in my company? What is the worth in all of the educated people that we have here? The thing is this, I wanted to be able to, because like I said, I did 12 years, 7 months. I'm like, but young people look at me as a phenomenon. I'm telling you, I did 12 years, 7 months in federal prison, came home under the supervision of my federal probation officer, K. Mallow. I started my plumbing company, turned in my monthly receipts every month until my plumbing company took off. And I've done well as an individual. But I've always been involved in trying to institute and wondering what it is with young people